Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm back with another message Didi here right now. Let's hop right into it and find out what message your angels have for you today. From the jump, I am hearing that you are somebody who has a reputation that you cannot be tricked and you cannot be fooled. I feel like this makes you guys really popular amongst people who want somebody to give it to them straight. I also feel like people come to you when they're not sure about other people in their lives and they need this gift in order to understand other people's intentions. I also feel like sometimes this gift keeps people away because people really can tell that you are not someone to be messed with and that you're someone that can figure out their intentions super fast. I feel like a lot of you guys just really listen to your intuition so you can tell when something is off. I'm also picking up an energy that you have around you of someone that really does want to be around you, but they know you have this gift and they know that if they come around you, you're going to figure out something about them they are not ready to admit to you or not ready to admit to themselves. So again, I feel like accidentally, you guys may call people out on things. I know a lot of you guys out there, you're aware you have this gift of discernment and you try to use it with responsibility and not try to call people out on things, especially things they're not ready to process. But sometimes you end up just slipping up or feeling things off of people, especially when it comes to their emotional state, or even some of you guys are very intuitive when it comes to people's health or even mental health. So there is somebody here who is really not doing so hot and they want you to not call them out on this because they want you to still see them as someone that you look up to or something like that. So this is somebody with a lot of pride. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is somebody that you may have dated or someone you're very close to. I'm picking up on a masculine energy here, but for my feminines out there who date masculine, this could definitely be an ex or something like that, or even somebody that you're dating or even married to. I'm definitely sensing like an energy of somebody who wants to be a person in your life that you can go to, and they just want to be somebody that they feel that they don't want to worry you with their problems, but it's definitely deeper than that. They have a sense of pride. They don't know how to ask for help. This could be an issue that they've dealt with their whole lives. So again, you have someone in your life here that they do want to be closer to, but they may be avoiding you because they know that you know that they may not be taking care of themselves properly or they're not in a good space mentally. I feel like there's actually a few energies coming in here. I feel, of course, in a lot of your guys' situations, it's going to be like a parent figure or someone that has looked out for you, especially when you were younger. So this person does not want to worry you with their problems or things that they have going on. And I feel for a lot of you guys out there, this is also like someone you're dating or talking to or was in a relationship with, and this person has been kind of in and out of your life. Like this is somebody that you may be on good terms with, but yet they're not really communicating with you as much, or they seem kind of more withdrawn than usual and you're kind of wondering what's up with them. I feel like, again, if you kind of intuitively can feel like this person is kind of off or something like that, like you're definitely right about it. I feel like for some of you, you may be not picking up on this because of the fact that, again, sometimes when you are in a close relationship with somebody, your emotions can cloud your judgment, or when you're used to someone being a certain way. But I feel like whoever this person is, they know that you will eventually pick up on it, and they don't really like that or something like that. Or I feel like this person doesn't want to tell you what they're going through because, again, they don't want to worry you. And again, I do feel like this is a person here who has a lot of pride. So what people are saying about you lately is that you are somebody that tends to just figure people out very easily, especially when you are in front of them. So people I'm talking to right now, the collective that's listening, what I'm hearing is you guys are very good when it comes to maybe body language or even reading someone's face or micro expressions, or you can tell when something's off with them, or you can tell when they're lying. So they're thinking if they stay away from you or they don't face you face to face, you won't be able to figure it out. Like maybe they'll text you, but they won't pick up a phone call or something like that. Like I feel like someone's really being off here and they just really feel like you'll be able to figure them out. Even if a lot of you guys out there haven't been able to figure out what was up with this person. But just in general, this is something that might happen a lot. I also feel like for a few of you guys out there, what I'm hearing is that like you do have certain people in your life or a friend here that I'm hearing, I told you so, like you warn them about something and then end up happening. So instead of like coming to you and saying that, they're kind of just avoiding you because they're embarrassed. And I feel eventually people come around when they're ready. But I just feel like it's one of those things where people really need to process it themselves before they come to you and they're ready to talk about certain things in their life. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like I go through that too sometimes where something could be happening in my life and I just got to figure it out and process it before I'm ready to communicate that with other people. I feel like also sometimes when you go through something tough or traumatic, when you speak on it, it kind of is hard to, it kind of brings up all those emotions. So there are certain people out there who don't like to bother people with their problems and with their issues. And they don't want you to try to come in and fix it, because they want you to still look at them as somebody that can come in and help you with things. So I feel like this is someone who will still pop up and maybe even try to help you out with something, because they're trying to save face. Now, I do feel for a lot of guys out there, this could be like a past lover or an ex who definitely chose a wrong direction in life, and they don't want to admit this to you, and they don't want you to see how down bad they are right now. But whoever this person is, I do feel like they are coming in strong, because you have never left their heart, you never left their soul, and they're thinking about you very, very heavily. I definitely feel like today, the way I kind of decorated everything, I feel a lot of passion coming in, and this message today was not just love related, but I did sense someone's energy coming in strong, where you do have some sort of love interest here, or a past lover that has a lot of pride, and they also are embarrassed about the way that things kind of turned out between you guys. And yeah, you guys are coming up as 10 of cup and as a star. Like, it's really funny, because no matter what it is you guys are doing with your life, no matter where you're at, people see you as this star, as this person who brings this hope and inspiration in a lot of people's lives. You know what I'm hearing? That one song, I'm a creep, what am I doing here? Like, sometimes you come in with this bright, amazing energy, and you make people feel like, I'm just this weirdo, I'm getting in this person's way. Like, and I feel like that's what this person feels like. They don't even feel worthy to be in your light right now. And I'm hearing, especially after what they did. And I feel that this person was definitely clouded by bad judgment in the past, but they're coming around to realizing that they need to be a better person, especially towards you. And the reason why they're not coming around right now is because they're really not happy with where they're at, and they don't want you noticing that or seeing that. So they're like prolonging something, I'm hearing, or prolonging meeting up with you or seeing you, because there's a few things that they want to fix or heal or make better before that happens. And a 10 of cups, like, I feel like right now you guys are coming across as somebody that is doing well or happier, or this person's afraid that you're happier without them. But what does this have to do with your ability to kind of figure them out or not be able to trick them? Wow, we got the lovers here. I knew that there was a love message coming in today. 3 of cups. Judgment. No, this is justice. Thought it was the judgment card. Judgment came out of my mouth, but I saw the justice card. So yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, they may be having like a judgment moment here. They're just realizing that they gotta like do you right. I feel again with the Fool here, it's like whoever this person is, every time they have tried to fool you in the past or trick you, they have gotten karma. But I feel that you have called them out on it as well. Another thing I want to pick up on, or another thing I did pick up on, especially when I started this reading, a lot of things are coming through today, but there's also a message here where people definitely notice this about you. And what does this have to do with this person? I feel like this person, they want you to just see them as doing well right now, even if they're not. But what was it that was coming through? Queen of Cups. Yeah, because it was almost like I was getting the message out, and then like this person stopped me. Like whoever this person is, like they do not want you knowing certain things. They also don't want you knowing that other people around them have picked up on this about you too as well. I feel like for a lot of you guys out there, you will end up being right about something. Like you will pick up on something like, oh, I don't think your friend likes me, or I don't think this person around you likes me. And you'll be right, but people might say, oh, no, because they don't want you to feel bad, or if they haven't realized it yet. But there is something going on where you may have told somebody something about somebody else, and you ended up being right later down the line. This person is like thinking about that heavily. And yeah, somebody definitely has you heavily on their mind because you had warned them about someone else in their life. And again, a lot of different energies are coming through today. So the message today is really about your gift of discernment and how strong it's become. But again, I know my collective out there, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. But I always say that you guys are amazing, because not only are you extremely gifted in terms of being able to understand things about people, understand your intuition, understand when the universe, God, whatever it is you believe is talking to you, you also are extremely intelligent. So a lot of you guys are focused on learning more about psychology and people and how people move and how they process things and sociology, all these other things. Like I feel like my people out there, you guys love to just absorb information, and you take everything that you have gone through and it makes you almost superhuman. So even if I've said this message in the past about you guys having this gift has improved tenfold. And the reason why your gift has improved tenfold, I'm hearing, is because you healed a lot. So the only thing that sometimes throws off your gifts is energies and emotions not being healed, or other people's energies and emotions being thrown at you or clouding your judgment. So you guys definitely have taken a lot of time out to heal, or it's just a natural process that's happening, and it's making your gift 10 times stronger. So people can sense that off of you, and I do feel that's why certain people are staying away from you at this time, because you are sensing things from them left, right, and center. I also feel as well that you have people out there that you may have never had a confrontation with, but they're avoiding you because you sense they did something to you and you pulled back your energy. And I feel that a lot of times you're never even gonna have confrontation with people because of the fact that they know you're gonna call them out. Another thing I hear as well is that there are situations where you did call somebody out on things and they don't even want to come around you anymore because they're extremely embarrassed. What I'm hearing is that a lot of you guys out there, unless it's extremely necessary, you're not really going to call people out on every lie, every little gaslighty thing, or every little toxic thing that they do, or whatever, right? So it gets to a certain point though with certain people, you might end up calling them out later down the line. You're like, yeah, I know you lied about this and this and also this, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want to cause any problems. But listen, like, it's getting to the point now that I've had enough of it. Like, the way that you guys actually call people out when it's time, it makes people realize they never had you fooled, that you were just maybe waiting for the right opportunity to say something, or you just didn't care to call them out on things. Like, people tend to think they're getting away with things just because you don't say something or you don't bring it up, right? But yeah, so whoever this person is, they know that you are not saying certain things to them, but you may already know whatever this is. Oh, wow. That's really funny. Whoever this person is, I think that they're still in love with you, and you guys may already know that. And they're scared that you already know that. And they're like, yeah, that is definitely coming through. Like, there's an ex or past lover here who feels that you may know that they don't want to be where they're at and they want to leave behind whatever it is they're doing to come towards you, or that they regret the decision and that they really miss you. This person is, yeah, whoever this person is, I know I'm hopping around different energies, guys, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of people have you on their mind, but they got to come ready to face their emotions head on, because this time around, whoever this person is, they don't want to hide their feelings towards you, but they know you already know. So how do they go about this? And I feel that you guys may act very cordial or nonchalant with this person because you already know that about them. If you went and called them out on everything that they're experiencing, you know you might freak them out. So yeah, somebody here is avoiding you because they feel like you know that they have these strong feelings for you, or something like that, which sounds crazy, but I'm picking up on it. Or this person may have even slipped or told certain people and they may have gotten back to you. But I really think this has more to do with the fact that this person feels like you can see it all over their face and their body and everything, how strongly they feel about you. So very interesting message coming in here. But yeah, going back to the other message, I see a friendship energy here too as well, where they thought they were getting away with this and that, and you just ended up saying something at the end of the friendship, or when things hit the fan, or when conflict arose, and they're like, wow, like, I never got away with any of that. Like, this person was peeping it from the get-go. Another thing I do want to say is that my people out there, you guys have learned that because you operate on a certain level, you can't just go in there and call out everything you see. Like, sometimes you may feel like you have to dumb yourself down or keep your mouth shut for certain people or certain circumstances because you don't always want conflict or people being weirded out by what you know or whatever. But there also comes a certain time where you're just called to say, okay, yeah, I sensing this, or okay, I've had enough, and I know you did this and this and this too. And it's also like, yeah, I'm hearing that people get embarrassed because they think that a certain behavior of theirs, like, they're getting away with, but in reality, they never got away with it. Like, and it makes them feel self-conscious because you may be the only one that peeps certain things, but because you're the only one that called them out, it gets people in their head and more conscious of how they're coming across to others, because a lot of people out there also don't know you have this gift. So you could just be calling things out here and there, especially people you don't know very well, if the situation calls for it. And when I say called out, I don't necessarily always mean that you guys are just there like causing a drama or a fight or something. Sometimes it's just simple conversation where you may notice something about somebody that they thought that they were hiding very well. So that's what I'm seeing. And I see you guys doing this with love and respect. But again, there's somebody here who still really like worships you almost to an extent, like an ex or a past lover. And they're afraid that you kind of figured them out on this. And yeah, somebody here does want a second shot with you, or they do want to be part of your life. And they don't come around you because they don't want you figuring that out about them. I don't know. Well, I guess because they don't feel ready for anything yet. But with the Emperor here, whoever this person is someone that doesn't want to leave your life. 10 of Pentacles. Someone definitely sees you as their happiness and everything. You know, I'm hearing what song is really random, but I can see your halo. You're everything I needed more. Like, that's what I'm hearing. So this person feels like you are just like really all that, like out of this world. I feel like whoever this person was in the past too, like they didn't want to listen. They have to learn the hard way. Like this person can have Aries energy. I'm seeing Aquarius. I'm seeing Gemini. I'm seeing Sagittarius. I'm seeing Capricorn. I'm seeing Virgo. I'm seeing Taurus. I'm also seeing like a past friend. I'm seeing feminine energy. That could be water sign. Yeah, or earth sign. The funny thing that I'm seeing here is that a lot of you may have, especially when you were younger, seen and noticed a lot of things about people. But what I'm getting here is that you guys do have unconditional love. So just because you notice things that are a flaw in other people or something toxic or not good that they do, you may have just accepted that was who they were or allowed them to be themselves, but until it reached a certain point where it affected you. But the funny thing is that a lot of times when you guys hit that moment where you tell people, listen, it really makes them uncomfortable that you knew all these things about them, but still were around them or still were friends with them. And it really, I feel like you guys really trip people out with that. But like, what are you supposed to do? You know, if you just have this gift or you just know things about people. But yeah, a lot of you guys out there as well, my people, like I'm hearing my detectives out there, yeah, you peep things about people, especially when they're being weird or strange, but you actually have the evidence or a situation arises where you can actually have that tangible evidence. Because again, you see things, you feel things, you know things, but how are you going to prove it when somebody says, oh no, that you don't know what you're saying, you don't know what you're seeing, But I see that there's a discussion here with a group of people or a past group of people that you've always had these gifts or you've always been this way. They know this about you. And yeah, there could be somebody here from your past that knows people you know, or at least knows people who knew you. And yeah, I feel like I'm hearing it's a wrap. Like this person is talking to somebody else saying they want to be back into your life or something like that. But honestly, I'm seeing somebody here who's saying to somebody else, like, I wonder if they know how much I care about them still. I never got to tell them how I felt. And I regret that. I wonder if they know how much I love them and I still love them. And I feel like whoever this person is talking to about this person is saying to them, like, oh, they know. This person is somebody who knows. They feel, they sense, they know when people still care about them. They could tell that you're thinking about them. They could tell that you're talking about them. So on and so forth. Or somebody here could be even going to like a spiritual person or something like that. Because I'm just sensing that someone here is telling them, telling this person that you know something about them or you know that they still care about you. And I feel that you guys sense this person's energies and you may doubt what you know, but deep down you guys know this person cares about you. And I wonder why this person is coming through. Whoever this person is, I can't put the notice position of authority card was like peeping out here. They want to be in a position of authority. They want to be somebody like in this world before they try to come back to you. So, yeah. And I think that if this person just doesn't want to come at you when they know that they're not doing so hot in life. You are still someone's dream guy / girl. That has never changed. They just aren't ready. What did I say? You bounce back every time. How do you do it? You inspire the F out of them. You are seductive. People could take your friendliness as flirting. They have fallen for you. Is it that deep? You are so beautiful inside out. You turn heads. You elevate everyone with you on their shoulder. Yeah. So again, I do feel like this individual in the past, like they saw how much people took to you. You guys could be naturally charismatic, maybe even naturally flirty, or just naturally very, very friendly. And I do feel like this person felt insecure when they were dealing with you. So again, they could have sabotaged, something like that. And I do feel like this person felt like they were elevated when they were around you and things were doing really well, but also I'm hearing things were moving too fast. So another thing I want to say is that you guys, whether or not people have articulated or not, or you have articulated or not, you are very spiritual and you guys move very fast and you elevate super fast because you're constantly trying to work on yourself, healing, self-improvement, your gifts, like you're just in tune, right? So sometimes when people in your energy, things start to move and change very quick for them too. Friends fall off their path. They make it far from a job. Like things start to really like change up for them because now they have an energy around them that is pushing them forward energetically and making things fall apart and fall together. So it's like sometimes hard for people to hang out in that energy when they got issues and things around them they're not ready to face or they need to face on their own. So I do feel like there's someone here where like things were moving really fast for them, but moving really well when they were around you, but they were faced with a lot of opposition or other things. So eventually you and this person may have separated. You're this person's reason to keep going, codependent or romantic. This person could be codependent and they weren't ready to let go of certain friendships or ideologies or this or that. But I'm telling you right now, there's somebody here who you know they went in a direction with something that they regret or someone they regret, and you could sense it and you know it. And there's just I feel like you guys, like, I don't know what it is, but this person knows that you know that they are unhappy or that they're miserable, or they fear that you know that, and that's why they're staying away from you. And I'm not sure why that's such a big deal, but again, this person has a sense of pride to them and they just don't want you to see that they're down bad right now or they're going through some sort of issue. You have destined soul contracts. It's not over yet. You are their light. You are a divine masculine / feminine. You can easily attract suitors and others glow up around you. Yeah, again, another thing I do want to say is with this connection, we're probably called to go in a different direction and help certain people and do different things and whatever, but it doesn't change the fact that this person could still be up in your energy field. And this person is terrified. I feel like whoever this individual is, they were brought into your path because you're gifted discernment, because this person is such a BSer probably, or even not real with themselves, or even, or just downright a liar. And this person does that because they can't, maybe they have a hard time being honest with people, or they want to create illusions, or whatever the case may be. This person definitely is highly uncomfortable around you because they just feel like you know everything. Like no matter one wrong move and you guys can sense it. One white lie, you could sense it. So they really didn't like that dealing with you. We got lust. The person's still lusting after you. Tough love. You definitely gave this person tough love. The angels are protecting you from them. Free me, free us. Interesting. I'd rather go down with you than to see you win without me. Now, this is an energy of someone else around this person, for sure. You may have even called it out, or it could have been something they went into after you or whatever. But the only thing I want to say is that a lot of times people are not used to somebody on their path who gives them tough love, but actually does want to see them win. And I feel that people will go to enablers or people around them who are not forcing them to change. And a lot of times those energies keep those people, like those energies want that person where they're at because it benefits them, right? So this person is trying to elevate right now and they're not in a great situation, but there's someone around them that rather go down, like George. Oh, George doesn't like that. This person, by the way, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Queen Alice Love, if you want to see pictures of George, because lately he's really wanted to be showing up in these readings, as you guys have noticed. And on my Patreon, I did an exclusive collective, and I do monthly predictions, a lot of stuff over there too as well. If you guys want to support this channel, another place, just had to plug that in. Links will be below. But 1111 and draining. Somebody needs to like leave a situation here because there's somebody draining them. And this person's realizing with you calling them out on things, seeing things for what they are, could be very uncomfortable for them, but it actually really helped them grow. And that's why they got so much done and things were going so well when you were in their life, or you set them up, like they came in your life, or you came to their life, or you guys were together, what was going on here at a time where they needed to like set the tone for success. And everything that went well around that time period was a product of you having good judgment. And I feel like this is kind of what it is. And that's also why I feel like this individual is realizing that they can't just be the way that they are, because having a very intuitive man or woman or person on their shoulder like can really like elevate them basically, like, and they're realizing that because everything that did go right in their life was because you intuitively guided to that, and everything that wasn't right, you kind of called it out already. And this person is kind of freaked out about this, but they're seriously drained right now because they need to kind of cleanse and stuff, and they need someone to come in and tell them, hey, this is not going too hot or whatever, but they don't want, they still have a lot of pride, so switch up. I feel guilty choosing myself. You don't owe them nothing. You left them speechless. You are winning. I feel whoever this individual is, they're just not used to the fact that, yeah, everyone could be cheering them on and woo, doing whatever they want until those people don't get what they want out of them. All of a sudden, they're seeing people switch up left, right, and center. Another thing I do want to say is, like, people do tend to switch up when they get in your energy because you do empower people and show people what's good. So I feel that, again, like, this person is realizing you never really switched up on them. You just held them accountable for things that they needed to grow, things they needed to change with. And yeah, they got people talking about, like, I feel like this person does have toxic people around them, or someone around them, or people around them that tell this person that you're not good for them, but they're kind of realizing that you never switched up. Like, you always kept it real with them, basically. Or over time, you still never switched up. Like, you have a reputation for being real and consistent with people. And I really do feel like if you guys do have to give somebody the boot or an attitude, it's because of a much needed reason. And it makes them better when you give them tough love anyway. Stay in your power, third party stalker. You are highly favored. You have better options coming in. Stay open. Yeah, for those that are single too as well, even if this is an ex or whatever, like, you know, this is saying you got better options. You need people that are going to have your back the way you have their back, and that can be a positive support and not always fighting against like their own intuition. But again, there's an energy here, somebody who is fearing you guys essentially because they know that they still love you, they still care about you, they want to be around you. And yeah, whoever this person is, they're very stuck right now. They're trying to manifest themselves forward. Interesting. God is forcing me to grow. They assumed wrong about you because it's easy to blame you. A separation was probably caused because of this person's lack of discernment with other people around them and themselves. Because I do feel like there was interferences and somebody here really stuck or stagnated this person or tried to. And you may have already called them out on it. As this person grows as well, they're realizing that certain things about you that they may have told themselves they didn't like was actually things that they feel like they need in a partner, in a person. And that's the funny thing about growth. And it happens to us too. Sometimes we think that we need something in a partner. And as we learn ourselves and grow ourselves, we realize, oh, wait, actually, I'm not like that at all. That was just my codependency. That was just my attachment style, needed healing, right? So this person's realizing that, like, yeah, a lot of things that you told them or how you were or something like somebody that they still want to have in their life, basically. This person also may have witnessed people try to sabotage you as well. Someone missed their shot with you. You're moving on and now they want you badly. Is it too late? Again, this is an individual here who, going back to the first message, they actually really did not like your gift of discernment because you called them out on things that maybe they were hiding or they weren't ready to face within themselves. And a lot of things came to light when you were around them, and that was very hard for them to process because they were kind of arrogant or stuck in their ways and didn't realize they still had a lot of work to do. And I feel you guys really do bring that out of people, and that's why you really need people around you who are excited to embrace your energy, your insight, your wisdom, all these things that you embody. Now, it doesn't mean these people don't miss you while they're gone, because what the message is that you have somebody here who feels deep down that you know that they messed up, that you know that they care about you, and that you were right about something, and they got some pride when it comes to that. You could be dealing with air sign too. I see a King of Swords here, or an air sign could be significant with this connection. You were right about them. They are transforming repressed energy. What about how I feel? You got nothing in common. Yeah, again, whoever this person is, they kind of convince themselves, oh, you guys got nothing in common, you guys are on different paths, when in reality, they just didn't want to face that. They were more like you than they thought. This person also has gifts, I feel like, but they really are rejecting them because, again, when you go through these gifts, these learning, these growths, it's a painful initiation process because you really start to see things that you don't want to accept, and they could be very painful. So you triggered somebody here with your healing journey, with your gift of discernment. And I'm hearing that this person needs to be accountable, or you're telling them to be accountable for their own life. But you want people in your life that are going to make those moves, like who can intuitively themselves be like, hey, I don't like the way that, my mom was acting when me and you got together. So I told her she better, be mature. This is my friend, or we're going to take a break from our relationship. Or I don't like the way that my guy friend was treating you, or whatever. Like, I had a talk with him and it's not going to happen again. Boom. Like someone who can automatically start to see those things themselves, so that when you guys are in relationships with people, it's not you're constantly being bothered and thrown by negative energies that other people are bringing towards you. Because I know a lot of guys are a lot like myself. Like you could sense that from a mile away. There are times where like someone could be on the phone with somebody that I know is no good, and I can literally feel that, and I'm like, who are you on the phone with? And they're like, da-da-da. I'm like, interesting. I peep the feelings that I get around certain people and situations. It's not for me to go and say to that person, oh, you need to separate or something's wrong there, but I sit and I watch, and over time, a lot of times those people, if they are in tune with themselves and they want to grow, they start to be like, oh, this person is acting off, I'm about to distance myself from them. And you'll be like, oh, I sense that, you know what I mean? Like, or you won't even say a thing unless it's necessary, unless they ask for your opinion. But again, if you're in situations where people don't do that, and then, all of a sudden, your energy's getting thrown as well. So someone's behaving stupidly. Work, achievement, and success. Temptation will tempt you. Discord, affairs with family, short journey. I feel like there's definitely somebody here who had somebody around them or people around them trying to make you guys out to be the bad guy, but they're realizing that this is not the case because you guys always stayed consistent in who you are, and they got these other people around them constantly switching up. Slowly but surely getting ahead. You guys are getting ahead here. I feel like whoever this energy is, you could sense them. And the reason why you sense them or they throw you so badly is because they definitely are struggling here in whatever energy that they're in. And there's another reason why this person cannot get close to you is because their energy and vibration is not at where it needs to be at. So they can really throw you when they think about you or they hit you up. You can feel them. So again, remember guys, cord cut and cleansing, and try not to, a lot of my people out there, if you guys are readers of some kind, or you go online and watch readings or pick a card readings or whatever. By the way, I did upload for the first time in 8 months on my first channel. If you guys want to know how your love interest is feeling, that's actually the opposite of what I was going to say. Like, try not to do pick a card reading. I mean, if you need clarity, go ahead or whatever, or a card, or even read yourself, because sometimes you'll dive into those person's energies by doing that. And I'm saying you kind of want to tap out at people's energies, especially when you're feeling it strong. You may want to be like, oh, what the heck is going on here? But you guys already know deep down when you're feeling sad and someone thinking about you, okay? You already know these things, so you don't really need to dig deeper into it. Something's going on here, and somebody's headed towards some sort of breakup or ending, or some kind of something that needs to end. And I can't say that you guys will say I told you so, but something is going on here and going down, and this person doesn't really want to communicate with you till this is resolved, because they know also that whatever this is can't exist with you guys there, and them lacking the boundaries that they do, or lacking the clarity they do, or the healing that they need, or whatever. So I'm seeing success with good plans. Yeah, I feel like, again, you guys have a reputation of being somebody that you'd rather go at it alone than be around people that you don't trust, you're someone who moves away from people that are dishonest. Someone is working against you behind your back. Triumph over troubles or obstacles. You are highly thought of. Getting together with friends, good news. I do feel you guys will be hearing good news, or you will see it as good news that you're not crazy, or that you are sensing somebody's energy, or you were right about something. You definitely reversed or transmuted energies that people were throwing at you. You've always been gifted. People are not shocked that you turned out successful or will. I feel like you guys are about to use this gift for something else, or you're going to go deeper into this gift. And this gift also helps you guys when it comes to jobs, relationships. A lot of you guys do work where this gift of yours actually enhances or makes you more money. But I feel that you have this gift to an extent where you help a lot of people and you have a reputation for that. You are the best they will ever have. You inspire them to be better. You've always been gifted. Oh, I just read that. Wow. Okay. You are a lot to handle. You're unlike anyone else. Don't let them try to change you. Yeah, I also feel that in the past, because of your gifts or transformations you guys have gone through, you may have had people try to tell you that you were too much, or that you were wrong, or that you were crazy, or that you were emotional. Because with this gift, you will get thrown energetically or emotionally. You would get anxious or confused, or sometimes you may... Honestly, I do feel with this gift, like you may get what you feel is irrationally angry or lash out at somebody, but what you're actually feeling is them doing something to you or against you or saying something about you. And unless you're really mentally well and stable to know, okay, well, this is weird, let me investigate further, you may have flipped out on this person or people in the past because of your gift. But here's the thing with this person, they try to rule you off as too much or unstable, but you were exactly right. Like every time you'd flip out or something happened, it's because something was going on with that person, or you were angry. It's hard to explain, but it's like if this person just got off the phone with like their mom who was talking bad about you or something, right? And then all of a sudden, like they come back to the house and they're like, and you start being like agitated towards them and you don't want to touch them. You're like, I don't know, I'm in a weird mood right now. Something weird is going on. And you're just like, they're like kind of like, what the heck? Like this is like the energy. And now you guys are at this level where you can articulate what that means, because later down the line, you figure out, okay, this is what's actually going on. But even when you don't, you freak people out. So this is kind of something you did around this individual. So that's why if you can figure stuff like that out, they're thinking, okay, this person definitely knows that I'm thinking about them, I'm missing them, I'm regretting them, I made mistakes, I'm a mess right now, and they don't want you seeing that, basically. So yeah, your gift of discernment is very significant to this connection because of the fact that it really is what kept this person away from you, because they really did love and care about you. But boy, did you trigger the heck out of them. They want to be around people that they don't feel as seen around, so that they can hide their intimacy, hide their feelings, hide what they're struggling with, hide how inadequate they feel, hide their lies, their deceptions, the healing they haven't done, the reality they need to face, whatever, right? And I feel that you, even though this person wants to run towards you, your energy has them running from you. And yeah, on top of that, like it's just too much for this person sometimes, because they're so used to being able to bullshit everybody around them. But again, you guys have certain people brought into your life because they need that reality check. And you may have dealt with soulmates or people or friends that are highly intelligent as well, or highly manipulative, or they're very good at what they do, but you may find them foolish because that's the level that you guys operate at. So you operate on a whole other level. You know what's up with people. You know when someone's full of crap. And I do feel like this new version of you guys is calling people out left and center. And I feel like, again, this person regrets walking away from you, whoever this person is, and they feel like you know this. And yeah, they don't want to hear I told you so, but they're about to hear it for sure. Yeah, honestly, a lot of you guys may have dealt with people walking away randomly, blocking you, because they may have done something in their life, or something it was about to come out, or something going on with them where they were afraid that you'd figure it out. Like they may have done something that they're ashamed of and they were afraid you'd find out, and they just chose to opt themselves out too. And I feel that, again, you guys just have that energy where people are just kind of scared that you can read them. And of course, if you guys are already public on what you do, whether you are a psychic or a healer, or you're a therapist of some kind, or you're a coach of some kind, or you're clearly gifted in one way or another, like people see that you could do this for others. So wait a minute, like my whole time knowing this person, or if you just met them, right, or whatever, right, whoever people are, they're like, dang, like this person could read me too, crap. Like, and I feel people may run away from you guys because they're afraid that you're going to expose them or call them out. Now, I don't really feel like that's a lot of you guys' MO, but it's not going to stop a lot of people from running. And another thing as well, like you guys are not judgmental at all. Like, this is not what's coming in, but people may be afraid that you're going to judge them on the things that they are hiding from the world or hiding from themselves. So people seriously think that you can figure out their secrets, and you know their secrets. As a matter of fact, you guys have done it to people and you know it. And even if they try to tell you, no, and they ran for the hills, you knew. And I think certain things are coming out where someone's going to tell you that you were right about something. And sometimes you're right before they even know you're right, especially when it comes to understanding people and the way they think. And sometimes people do things and they're not even aware of why they do things. Yeah, I really feel there's somebody here who's like, I think they're worried that you can read their mind and know exactly what's going on with them and everything like that. But the truth is that I don't think you guys really do know all of this. You just know that this person's thinking about you, they care about you, they miss you, your energy's thrown by them. But it's like I feel like you could have experience with this person where you've seen them, after a long period of time, and you're like, and they're telling you, oh, this is this, and you're like, it's okay, I know, it's fine, Like, you kind of just give them this, like, I already know that this happened or this went on, like, it's fine, Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you pick and choose what you want to actually confront people about. And this person has learned this, and they're coming into the reading strong because they want to come back into your life. But I feel for a lot of you guys too, you used to call this person out more or care more, but now you just really like let a lot of things go because you've kind of, I don't want to say you've given up on them, but you kind of given up on them, like just even communicating the things that you feel like they're hiding or whatever, right? And I feel like this person, that's like adds to them kind of not wanting to face you, because another reason why they're afraid to face you is because they know that you know that they still care about you, but they feel like you don't care about them anymore because you're not really reacting to them the same way. But that's just a reflection of your guys' growth as well, even if you do still care. Someone's leaving your life. Dark man, muddled, unclear thinking. Somebody left your life because they were muddled, they were unclear, they were indecisive, basically. But you're just slowly moving on and moving away from them, and they know that happiness and well-being, present feeling, overcome your problems, happiness, new job, new career, waiting for news, package, letter, peace and harmony. Yeah, I feel like this person's like waiting to hear from you, but I just don't think a lot of you guys are reaching out to this person or chasing them down. Another thing, January is coming through. January could be significant to this connection too. I saw February there. I saw July coming in. So this month could be significant for this. You could be dealing with people born those months. I have to say my readings are timeless. Doesn't matter when you get to this. Message still remains. A sincere wish will be granted. A secret admirer. Something important such as a new job or raise. Spiritual development. I want to say whoever this person is, I think they have spiritual gifts too. And they know... like, they know things about you that you may not even know because you haven't acknowledged it. But whoever this person is, they know you're about to head towards some success or something like that. I don't know why it's coming through, but so I feel that this person, like, when they dealt with you in the past, they also deep down knew that you were, like, too good for them, or that better things were coming for you or something like that. Or it was almost like they saw you in this light that you didn't quite understand. It's because this person has this gift as well, but they're just not used to other people seeing right through them. And this person may have used this gift for evil. So I feel that you guys called them out on it, and they never met somebody who could figure things out quicker and faster than they could. Another thing I do want to say too is that this person has this gift, but then they don't trust it because they're too in their head, and they let people get in their head. So they're deep down not as strong-minded as you guys are, or strong energetically, and they sense that too as well. So yeah. This person doesn't really like want to be around you unless like things start turning around for them, whoever they are, and that's kind of what's coming in here. But again, you got somebody here who basically feels like they kind of messed up their life a little bit, and you know that. You know that, and you're gonna maybe say something about it, or even more, you don't say anything about it anymore to them. You're just whatever with them now, because what are you going to do? You're ready to try with them, you know? And just in general, I feel that there's people avoiding you right now because this gift has increased in your life. And yeah, I do feel naturally you guys are just being very raw, very real. This also has to do with the fact that your communication is a lot more clear. And yeah, I feel that recognition, obstacles to overcome. This person wants you to recognize them as someone that has overcome obstacles, but where they're at right now, they know that this is not it for them, you know? So yeah, you have somebody here who really does not like your gift of discernment, even though they like you, because they can't come around and act like everything's fine and dandy when it sure as hell ain't. And they can't come around hiding things from you when they're not ready to move forward from things they need to be moving forward from. And yeah, I feel that you're still the Empress in this person's eyes, or the Emperor, or whatever. And yeah, marriage, depression, younger man, good luck, peace and harmony. Yeah, somebody here could be dealing with a depression since they've dealt with you, or since you've left their life, or since they left your life. They've been dealing with a serious depression, and you guys could be feeling that heavily. So they're gonna do something about it, like Five of Swords, the Hermit. This person's so stubborn. I actually think the funny thing about this is that you can help this person out, but they just don't want you to see them suffering, which they got to get over that, because they can literally be happier if they had you in their life, or that if they actually had you like the way they wanted to. Look at the Nine of Pentacles. But I do agree, this person is right about the fact they need to be happy on their own, independent on their own. But again, the big issue here is that they don't have too much pride to admit how sad and how depressed and how lonely and how sad they feel that you are not in their life. And it's like they have been trying to fix that by working on themselves and other things, but it's also like that to be the part that they're afraid you're going to find out the most. They feel very unbalanced and very unhappy without you, no matter how hard they try. And I feel this person is eventually going to reveal this to you. Or, you know, they're going to have their tower moment, you know, but fortunately, just going to pick up this person's sadness until they're ready to kind of tell you how they feel. So again, that's what I'm seeing here. I think this person might be working on the finances right now, or something like that, whoever this individual is. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, you have this reputation where you're just really real. People know that about you, and you're not going to hold back. You're very honest, and people feel like you know things about them, or you can read about them. And yes, they hate when you call them out, but it's even more eerie when they feel like you have already known things about them and you don't say anything, or you wait for the right time to bring something up. And yeah, you guys really just are moving in a way where people cannot figure you out or read you, but you sure as heck can read them. I also want to say is that not only do you guys have a reputation for being someone that is able to not be fooled and figure people out, but you're also someone that people cannot figure out. So therefore, even more so, they can't fool you. And I think this person did try every trick in the book. They tried to fool you. They tried to, by hiding things about themselves, but they also tried to get one over on you by trying to figure out your next move. And it's just not going to work, because you guys are moving with your intuition and your spirit and your discernment. You're not operating towards them based upon their actions and words towards you. So this is something that could have changed or grown over time, or just the way you guys have always been. And I think that just in general, a lot of your relationships have these dynamics where people get mad as heck at you for things you guys don't understand, because you're not playing into their games or not moving the way that they do. But it's like you sense somebody acting off, so you just naturally back away. You don't play into things. You are a leader and a powerhouse. You lead people to greatness. They need to listen to you, right? Whoever this person is, I feel deep down, they're going to constantly be in this back and forth energy until they just humble themselves down and be like, hey, like, you know, or a lot of you guys just keep leading by healing and doing you, because no matter what, this person's still listening to you and they're still watching you. And for some of you guys out there, this person knows that you know what's up with them because of something that you are posting, doing, and saying. That's very specific for some of you, but this may make sense, you know, for some of you guys out there, you know, or you're just posting things that are relevant or something like that, or they're just in their head about this, or their intuition is telling them that you know what's up with them, basically. You are unbothered king/queen. They try to get a reaction from you, but you don't give an F. So yeah, that's the message we have for you guys today. I feel that I'm hearing you can't read my poker face. People can't read you, but you sure as heck can read them. And somebody here has tried so hard to try to show that they don't care about you, when the truth is that they still care so much, to the point where they can't hide from this anymore. They're going to reach their breaking point. Will they tell you? No, but I think it's just going to be pretty obvious the way they move or the way they operate next. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I do hope you guys like that message. And again, continuing on the way you're going, I know this gift can be very difficult, but it does lead you to the right people in the right situations. And of course, the right people around you are going to appreciate the fact that you can call things as you see it, so that they can improve too as well. And I see a lot more of that coming in your life too. And I would say as well, people are very frustrated that they can't have their way with you, because you always know what their intentions are. And it's like people that get high off of or enjoy manipulating people for their own benefit, or getting what they want out of people, or seducing people, they don't like you guys. Because if you want, it's like you can't be fooled. Like, you already always know what people are doing, and that could really turn a lot of people off who are into those power play dynamics. So if you got people that don't want to mess with you anymore or be around you, take that as a compliment. Yeah, I want you guys to comment below. I cannot be fooled. I have to get the discernment, and I am blessed, or whatever it is you guys want to comment down there. And give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys all next time. Bye, guys.